What's happening today? Anybody know what's happening today?
Easter egg hunt. No idea.
I'm delivering on my promise, guys. We're promising this for how long? 6 weeks?
6 weeks. 77.
Yeah? I've been promising this for a very, very long time, but we're doing this, guys, right now. All right, so follow me. I'm gonna show you our building. Woo! Yeah.
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
The longest 6 weeks in eternity. That's right. I told, bring Laurent, even if he's on the phone, just drag him over here. I don't care who he's talking to. I don't care who he's talking to.
Call you back later.
Somebody should have brought your coffee cup.
No.
We're doing this.
I gotta connect to the new. Maybe you wait. I don't think so.
Jamie, is that the final sign?
No.
This one?
No.
That's a beautiful sign.
That's a temporary one?
Yeah. We're still just waiting for the hardware to have the letters raised.
All right, guys. So my family, we walked in here yesterday. They saw it. It was a very nice, emotional time with them, and it's time for you guys to check it out. It's a very special place. A lot of you guys who has not even walked in here ever before, right? Okay, some of you guys have sneaked in, right? Jesus, you? Jesus, what?
Now the truth comes out.
In a month? What'd you do here a month ago, man?
Got lost.
That's a good question. Actually, maybe I haven't been in there since you guys did the floors.
It's a really, really impressive place. I'm excited to show you guys. It's been a lot of hard work to put this together. The idea is to give us an incredible work experience for all of us and to have a second home. That's the idea. This really is our second home. I mean, we get to spend 8 hours a day in this place. Might as well make it amazing, right? It's 30% of our days. We sleep 8, we spend 8 here, and then the other 8 we get to hang out with our family, right? It's a big deal. So to have a nice work environment, it's something that I believe is very important. We've invested heavily on that. And I want to make sure that you guys feel the energy, the passion, and what I wanted to create for you guys here in this place, to create an environment in which we can all thrive, right? So the building is not done, all right? It's really not done. There's been a lot of stops and barriers and problems along the way. It's all part of it. I think I can have a second job as a contractor, Jerry, right? We're talking about how difficult it is. This thing, it's intense. We have to redo the floor. The guys that were trying to do a final thing ended up damaging it, so now we have to redo them. There's something in the wall over here that you guys will see in a second that is not done. It's a temporary thing. So we have a couple of different things that are still lined up. I'm making a list of all the things that need to be done before we actually move in, but we're really damn freaking close, guys. It's freaking incredible. All right, so without further ado, let's check it out. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna walk you through, so nobody go crazy. Yesterday was out of control because the family broke into pieces and I couldn't even talk. I found myself talking and nobody was listening. All right, I was like, well, let me tell you about this, and everybody was spread out throughout the whole way. So Jorge was here with me, so just so you guys know, like, let me brief you on it, all right? Let me tell you about it. Waiting reception.
Go ahead. You want to go ahead?
Everybody hang out for you in the reception here for a second.
I think we need a bigger place.
You know, I already thought about our expansion. Yeah. Whoever didn't get to see this before. Who saw this before this was built at all? Jesus, we had a Christmas party when it was like a freaking warehouse. When I said 6 weeks, right? Yep. I wasn't saying 6 weeks at that point, right?
Yeah,
but I was. Was I?
I got here in October 2019, and everything was like, we're going to have that place finished and have our Christmas party in it this year.
Oh my God, that's funny. There's people working on the studio right now, guys, in case you hear that noise. But I actually had a Christmas party. It was a lot less of us. A lot of you guys were not even on the team yet. Laurent, you weren't on, yeah?
No, I was here.
You were here? You were on the party? Yeah?
You were right over here.
It was over here. There was no floor. It was absolute garbage. All right. There was like liabilities left and right. I could have easily been sued for having a very unsafe party. It was just a warehouse space with a very high roof and ceiling and a mess. But I had the vision for it. This is like a vision that I've had, right, for a long time. So a lot of it, this is designed by the ninja himself, guys. This design, like all the little elements, the chairs, the tables, the floor, all that stuff is my creation. I discovered abilities that I did not know I had in this whole process, right? You're gonna see a lot of the company statement and the culture throughout this entire building. When you walk in here, it's inevitable that you guys know our road, who we are, what we stand for, and what we do. It's part of the building. It's ingrained throughout. And it's just part of, it shows the journey that we've had. And it's an incredible thing, you know, going back to me having a meeting with Jorge and saying, Jorge, you want to come and do this game with me? You know, I think I'm pretty good at marketing. You know, you want to trust me with it? And he's like, I'm down, I'm in, let's go. How much are you going to pay me? And I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about that, all right. So going from that point on and then having a little small room, tiny room, I can tell you, I don't even have a room that size in this place, all right? A very tiny room.
Maybe the back.
Ernesto and I, super excited. We bought a lot of Walmart whiteboards, all right? And we put whiteboards all over the four walls on that place. And you guys might have seen some pictures of that. We used to brainstorm on that. And my first course was a Spanish course that nobody bought, all right? It was an epic failure. I was excited. I thought that I was the only one and people were gonna buy my course left and right. I launched it. It was called Mercadillo TV. I was basically plagiarizing my dad, right? Metabolismo TV, but for marketing. Nobody bought it, all right? It didn't help us at all. And I recorded it with a laptop and a little camera, and it was one of those failures along the way, right? But we had a little small room, and we were so proud of it. I can tell you. I cannot compare that to the level of pride in this building, but damn was I proud. I used to, we had a client meeting because I was always good at talking, right? So I always felt like, well, you know what, I can close people. I remember a dentist that heard about me and I was pretty good at marketing. He's like, I want to go see your office. Dr. Ray Ben was his name. He passed away. He said, I want to go see your office. And we're like, absolutely, let's go see my office, right? Let's go. And then I tell Ernesto, can you clean up a couple papers here and make sure that everything is okay? So I walk him, like this is a natural slam. Again, we've been invading natural slam for a long time, guys, all right? It's been happening for a while.
You definitely need to buy a sign.
Different location. We printed a piece of paper. We didn't buy a sign. We printed a piece of paper and it said AGM, right? We had a little sign on the door, and you should have seen me, man. With all the confidence. It tells you, like, it's not about your location, it's about how you feel and your confidence with it. This just takes us to another level. But I was like, Dr. Ben, come on, let me show you my office, right? And I walk into my office, right? And then now, hindsight is 2020. That guy was terrified to walk into that building, all right? He was terrified, right? He walked into the building, he walked into the office. Jorge and I sat him down on a very crappy chair, all right? And then we talked about marketing, and you know, somehow we were able to close the guy and we helped him for a little bit. But the point is that we've come a freaking long way, guys. It hasn't been handed to us on a silver platter. We have created this path for ourselves with a lot of hard work, a lot of intelligence, a lot of dedicated people, and a lot of great minds. And to be where we're at today, which I still really think we're just getting started, especially this is a brand new start, guys. This is a new evolution in the history of the company, and for all of you. I expect all of you guys to be able to increase your abilities, your skill, your value to yourself, to society, to the world. This is a place where we get to thrive a lot. I have been very proud of not asking people for resumes to work for AGM. I love the process of building people. You know, if any of you guys came in with a resume, I apologize. I cancel that stuff. I don't care. You know, I really do care about finding somebody that has raw talent and that they have the desire to be better and do better and thrive and conquer the world. And that's what I want in our team. I'm not trying to hire like super mega experts, right? I love the journey of building oneself up. So we started from that point on, and this is where we're at today. So we're literally now a few weeks away from wrapping all of it up. As you guys can see, this is a really finalized building. Some of you guys might be asking, what the heck is there to be done? I have a list of things to get it all wrapped up. And we'll be moving in at this point. We're gonna do a big event, PR action, talk to the world about it, media, VIPs, people that we've been in contact with, celebrities that have had a relationship with us over the years, and we're gonna bring them in and welcome them to their new marketing land base, right? This is the place where they can come and discover how to conquer the world of these platforms, right? So you guys are gonna see the company culture all throughout, right? So let me start with a tour. First of all, welcome all of us, guys. This is our building, all right? It's not my building, it's ours. This is something that has become a reality. My wife facilitated this whole thing. She regrets it now probably because she needs warehouse space. And we took it. She wanted to give us that spot over there. But that spot, I was like, the only reason we got it is because I'm the husband and I get to influence her, right? Because it wasn't a smart business decision because she's running out of space. You guys have seen the warehouse over there, right? She literally has a huge problem. She had to have that mobile mini storage solution over there in the back. Two of them, right? So they have a huge problem. That problem was gonna be easily solved by them bringing that wall down and making this extended warehouse space. But no, I said I wanted the front parking, I wanted this corner. I don't wanna be on that back corner over there. So I convinced her somehow. So whenever you guys see Roberto taking a big trailer all the way to the back,
That's why.
it's because I created that problem for them, all right? So they allowed it, they allowed me to be able to get that done. I mean, Gaby is the boss, right? She's the one that makes these final decisions. They put me as president of the company. It's just a title. She really is the boss, all right, in this company. But she made this happen for us and she said, okay, let's go. And not only that, you guys will see, she gave us even more space than she should have given us, all right? As you guys will see throughout the tour. This is the entrance. The vision here is gonna be a workspace that we all enjoy. And then we also we're gonna be holding a lot of events. Public events for like people that wanna learn marketing, free events. We're gonna be doing paid events, masterminds, workshops. That's gonna be part of the environment over here. Instead of giving the money to a hotel and spending on all this expensive audiovisual equipment, we're gonna be hosting events here a lot. Reception desk, everything that you guys see here, every single thing is custom made for AGM. We didn't buy anything that was, you're gonna see some chairs. Obviously chairs are standard. Everything else was custom made. These desks were made by the Nelson Construction Company. They were exactly what we wanted. The design was exactly what we asked for. As you guys can see, there's some special cuts on the slabs over here. This, it's a very, very high quality stuff. The reception desk over here, we don't even have a receptionist yet. It's something that we're gonna have to create, right? AGM sign, lightest sign over here. Let's walk around. Okay, good. So thanks for pointing that out, Jorge. So this over here, this is what we call the Wall of Fame, all right, over here. So that's an incomplete area. There's gonna be 28 pictures where Jesus is at of important moments in AGM's story. That's gonna be here at some point in this week or next week, and it's a cable system with very big slots for 28 pictures. And that's gonna have like, for example, me and Damon John, or like me and Jorge getting an award from Russell Brunson. And it's gonna have like celebrities that we met along the way, that we've had in contact with, important moments in AGM's history. They're gonna be there in that wall. So that's already being produced. This is also a temporary plaque right here. As you guys know, my dad was the beginning of all of it. He really was at the center of it. A lot of us, we all have parents. Some of them have a lot more influence than others. Parenting is so important. Like, you get molded with your parents, right? If your parents do a bad job, then good luck, and hopefully you can make it all right? In my case, I had a really incredible dad, and he opened up doors for me left and right. When I was in trouble, when I was a drug addict, when I was a criminal, he kept on persisting on making me better. He never gave up on me. I gave him 1,000 reasons to give up on me, and he never did. And because of that, I got to the point that I said, okay, good, I gotta thrive. And he was at the center of all of it. Always, always at the center. He opened up the doors for me and Gaby to do Natural Slim. That's the door that he opened. We were bankrupt. We were broke. We had nothing. We actually sat him down in a restaurant and said, Dad, what do you think about us doing this for you over here? And I know you have a book, and it's a great book, and we want to see if we open up a market. It doesn't exist, the market. The YouTube channel did not exist. None of that existed. And he gave me $10,000 to invest in opening up Natural Slim in the USA in 2008. And Jorge remembers that. And he shouldn't have given that to me. I had no evidence that I was not gonna just burn that money.
You lost it.
I actually lost it. The true story, right? So thanks for pointing that, Ollie. So I'll give you guys a real true story, right? It was a very dark period, all right? We were in heavy debt. We lost everything. Literally, we had 2 children at that point, and we lost our house, and we're moving into a small place, and we cannot pay for the damn car. Why the heck is my dad gonna give me that money, right? He gave us $10,000. He said, I wanna make sure you guys are okay. He didn't do it because he wanted to build a business. He wanted to give us an opportunity to be okay. He puts all that money in our pockets. Here you go, $10,000. I'm not gonna give you again $10,000. And we said, oh my God, $10,000 felt like millions of dollars. And what happened was that we owed a lot of money to companies and credit cards and all these. And if you guys already experienced this, they have access to that. I didn't know that back then. I was an innocent 27-year-old kid, and I didn't know that if I owed a credit card company or a bank, they could just come into my account and take it all out. I wake up in the morning and $10,000 are gone, and there's no way to recover it. And it was one of the hardest days of our lives because we had this humongous investment. How the heck do I go back to my dad? And I said, Dad, you have inherited a very low condition, and because of my own irresponsibilities and my own failures, I lost it all, and I don't know what to do. You know what he did? He said, he used to do this like this, right? He has his eyeglasses on. Son, because I love you, and because I want to make sure you guys are okay, I don't have that money. I'm going to give you another 10,000. Consider this your final shot. Please make sure that you put it in a place where they cannot take it away. Can you please make sure that you guys are going to do that? And Gaby started crying. It was a very emotional moment. Something I haven't even talked about this ever in my life, but he gave us another $10,000, man. This company is going to do $50 million in 2021. From that investment, from that trust, we're going to do 50 million. It's insane, right? So that door does not get open, AGM is not here. Because the reason AGM exists was because I was given that opportunity. We went all in. In 2012, we opened up the YouTube channel. We start posting the first videos. By the way, we posted the first video in Texas. Jorge starts helping out with the SEO. And that gave us success. And we're like, oh my God, people actually want to buy our products. We're getting phone calls. Oh my God, Facebook ads actually are working. I think we got something here. I think I need to come up with a company that helps businesses do this. And it has to be something with attention. And I was following this guy, Gary Vaynerchuk. Anybody doesn't know who Gary is? Well, Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a marketer at the top of the marketing world. There's nobody higher than him. He had a company called Vaynermedia, which does about $150 million in revenue right now, a year. And I was following, I read his books, and I was consuming his content, and he has Vaynermedia. I didn't even know what media meant, guys, honestly. So I said, attention grabber, attention, and I even brainstormed with my dad. Dad, what do you think about this? And we brainstormed for days about the name of the company, and it was Attention Grabbing Media. And I went in with him. The original agreement was my dad and I were partners, right? And we were gonna go half and half with the whole thing. And along the way, he said, son, I want you all to keep, I want you to keep it for yourself. Keep it, that's your business. I'm gonna help you. I'll be your advisor. I'll be your strategist. I'll help you in anything that you need, but it's yours. So that was 2014, and then we got Jorge, and then we got Ernesto, and we worked our asses off, and then a lot of you guys came into the picture for all the years, but you guys see the significance of this individual is quite massive, right? It's it wouldn't be what we have today here wouldn't happen if it wasn't for his presence and his teachings and all of it. So he wasn't only like our biggest client. He wasn't only like he's the reason why I made a lot of decisions along the way to take me to where I'm at today, right? Important, the power of an influence. It's been such a factor for me as a father to understand the impact that a dad can make on a child, that I can tell you I have a mission with my own kids. It's so damn important, right? So I'll read you the dedication, just so you guys know this is temporary. This thing is gonna be removed, and it's gonna have a very fancy looking LED display, which is a etch glass. It's etch. So whatever it says over here is gonna be an etched piece of glass, all right, which is gonna look like pretty out of this world. So we have this moment over here that always anybody can share so they can understand why is Frank Suarez's picture on the main entrance of this building, right? We put him on a condition of immortality in the world of AGM. And it says, this building is dedicated to my father, my hero, and my mentor, Frank Suarez. He was instrumental in the creation of AGM, from being my #1 advisor and guide to being AGM's first and most prominent client. Then, over the years, it became AGM's proudest accomplishment when we helped them reach billions of views, with a B, it's a fact, through his content. The agent team is eternally grateful to him for inspiring us with his relentless pursuit of greatness and his incessant motivation to change the world. My father's presence and influence will forever exist among us. And there's this closing line over here that is a line that he had on every single video, over 2,000 videos on his YouTube channel, that says, porque la verdad siempre triunfa, which is because the truth always triumphs. That's the way he closed every single video. Frank Suarez, 1950-2021. So that's his corner right here, guys. Obviously, there's a lot of emotion with this shit over here. Jesus and I, the other day, started talking about our parents, and we start bawling. And it's so precious to have special parents, right? It really is. And then over here, we're going to have the 28 pictures that I told you guys about. That's coming. This is the hangout area over here for if somebody's going to visit us. They can wait here while account managers or you guys need to have a meeting with them. They can sit down here and hang out. Reception space over here. Okay, so check that out, guys. All right? Look at the wall. Company statement right there. We are the marketing ninjas. Huge ninjas. Again, that product is still incomplete. You guys will see some bubbles on the ninjas itself that needs to be removed, but it became a perfect wall for us to, when you walk in, right? And this is somebody walking in, a public, somebody that doesn't know who really we are. Maybe they saw an ad and they're like, okay, maybe I can go to that social event. AGM, what does that mean? Marketing ninjas. Oh, okay, that makes sense, right? This is the production area behind the wall over here, behind you guys. That's an incomplete project too. We're gonna have the reason why you guys see holes was because I put a whiteboard there, a massive one, and then I realized that it needs to be a projector screen, not a whiteboard. So we took it out. We installed a massive whiteboard for Loran and the guys over there, and this is going to have a projector screen with a projector, which is going to be a very nice projector that Jorge can be in here. This is Jorge's area right here. And he can be sharing stuff with you guys. We can be doing seminars. We can be doing presentations in this place with us displaying what's going on over there. Okay, production area. This is the account managers, the media buyers, all of us that are working on accounts. This is where we sit. This is the area. This wall right here was made to create a division, guys. This is custom made for AGM. And this is a little conference area. It's actually a conference table.
Not a lunch table.
Not a lunch table. It's not for lunch. That's right. So you can sit down over here and brainstorm. Like Jorge can come over here and sit down with Dan and talk about different things and bring their laptops or whatever and just strategize without having to maybe do it on their desk. That's the idea. It's a little sit-down area for us over here, extra. Conference room over here, guys. The AGM logo. If you guys see some stains on the floor, that's what I'm talking about that they need to redo. They're really stained. And they've been trying to fix that for a while. So that's going to be fixed. That AGM logo was embedded into the floor itself. So that's permanent there. And then you have the conference room. That's a scheduler right there. That scheduler is so you can reserve the space. If you guys want to use the space, you can reserve it. And right now it's on demo mode. So John is handling that. We're adding a special server so you guys can be connected to somehow. If Jorge wants to book that conference, he clicks on a button, he finds out, is it available at 3 o'clock? Okay, good, boom, invite sent, and now you have, and it's gonna show up as red when it's being used, all right? When it's booked already for that space. One of my favorite things in this place is this sign over here. This is, it's gonna also be lighted, this one. That's still a project that's incomplete. We got the custom-made conference table over here for AGM, matching table to the reception one. This is next level. You guys know our whiteboard already, the one that we've been using for over a year. This is also another whiteboard, all right? And it's a pretty massive one. And then we have 2 cameras. We have this camera over here, which you can zoom in. Jorge and I were having a meeting on that. I press a button, and it puts the client on Jorge's camera, on Jorge's face over here. Or I can just zoom into Jorge and Ollie, both of them. And then,
no matter how much you zoom in.
and this is for you guys, right? Account managers, Dan, you're gonna use this, man? Look, I even put like a freaking thing here for you, man, just in case. Right? I think we all need to use it, actually, all right? To get to the top.
That's good.
So there's a camera back there too. The reason for that camera is if it's a massive whiteboard. It's bigger than the other one. The other one is 65, this is 86. So if we're gonna draw something out to a client, instead of sharing the screen only, we just share the camera. And it looks directly on the whiteboard, and we draw it out, and it becomes almost like a webinar space, just like that, right? So that's the idea. Was that?
Is it soundproof?
It's not as soundproof, no, not this room. No, the sound does penetrate. The idea is not to make it a webinar space, more like it's a conference area, right? It's like, let's brainstorm, let's have meetings with the account managers, media buyers, let's coordinate on strategy, and also bring in all the clients in there, all right? That's the idea there. So, you guys see the on-air sign over there? That's the studio. Okay, so this is the studio, and we have 2 custom-made desks made by Peter Erde. He happens to be a big fan of our content, and because of that, we get very, very, very special rates. He's an artist. So this is my desk over here. I expect Steven, Jorge to share a lot of the space over here. This is going to be a place for editing and for creating content. Gabber over here is working on the green screen. That's going to be what they call an infinity wall for us to come and create content. You sit over there, you can see your whole body, right? Maybe Anthony can have some fun, and you guys, right? This is the place for all of us to use, right? In coordination. You guys know I like company, so I'm not going to expect you guys to leave me alone all the time. A lot of content creation. I want to create a lot of things in here, and this is going to be a good webinar space right here. This is a soundproof studio. We're going to be doing some final details on the door to make it even more soundproof, but it's pretty damn good right now. It has its own. What's that?
You can hear it. There's no
You can hear it. It keeps it in here. There's a reason why we have the carpet. By the way, Nicole has been making this all happen for us, right? In case you don't know, she's a project manager on this place. I've been annoying her for quite a while now.
We've been working together.
Do you guys see we have all the plugs on the top? So there's going to be a lot of lights installed. That's an incomplete project, so we can light up the different sections. If you guys look at this desk right here, this is a custom-made desk, so we can make it long enough so it ends with this round form, so we can have 3 chairs around here so we can do podcasting. All right, this is a podcast station here. The AGM Ninja Lab logo on the back, which, by the way, a lot of this stuff, and I think we are on with the guys, right? Okay, a lot of this stuff, our own, guys, this is what I'm telling you, like, our own team created this, our own team. You're gonna see touches of Jules and Dolph and a lot of the creative guys. That logo is Dolph right there, right? He just gave us a design on the right format, and we got it done, all right? So this is all built by our team. The design is done by our team itself. You guys are gonna see the wallpapers, the marketing ninjas, and all that with the ninjas. That's done by our team. We did not hire external creative guys. So a lot of content is gonna come out of this place. Okay, so this is Jorge and Ollie's and Ernesto's office right here, okay? So again, custom-made desks for the executives. And we're gonna be doing the statistics on this side, and then they're gonna have their space over here to operate and with glass on several sections so they can see what you guys are up to. Now we're going to a very, very special place that a lot of you guys are going to like, all right? Coffee station, coffee bar, guys. This is one of the perks. We have to put it on the highlights of perks of working at AGM. Absolutely. Unlimited coffee, tea, water, sparkling water, flavored water, all of it, okay? We have even like for the coffee snobs like Jorge, we're gonna have the espresso machine here, all right? The ones that like to have a cup of coffee, a latte, a mocha, a hot chocolate, or you like to have a sparkling water with all kinds of different flavors, this is all gonna be available here at all times, and we're gonna keep it stocked. And that's the idea. You guys see, again, logos made by the AGM team, branding by the AGM team. I'm not sure which one who made that one, but I think it was also Dolph on that one, right? Break room, guys. This is the break room. So this place right here is for you guys to chill out, take your breaks. I don't need you guys. You don't need to go to the very hot 100-degree weather benches outside. All right. The only thing that you will have to go outside for is smoking. So I'm sorry, guys, it's not a smoking lounge. All right, it's not allowed. Please note the wall. This is also a creative idea, a wallpaper of Ninjas playing. Colorful. Company statement again. The Ninjas are chilling out and they're playing. And you have a chess game, you have a football table. So again, this is a hangout area. You guys can sit down, hang out, have your coffee, chill out for a little bit, have your break time over here, and until you're ready to go back to work. All right, nice little table. We got 8 chairs, custom-made drawers and cabinets and everything are right here, okay? New fridge, microwaves. We're pretty much set up on that. This section is gonna have, like, you guys see it empty right now, and the reason why it's empty is because we're already using all the furniture over there. This is the sales room. This is Adam, this is your floor. Lauren, this is your floor. Ollie's gonna be spending a lot of time here, also Ernesto, right? So
Everybody welcome to my area.
This is your area. You're gonna have the markers that are made for glass boards. And you guys saw, this is Sophia, that's my daughter. She doesn't paint, so I don't know what she's doing. She's like 1 year old. That's not possible. Is this Olivia? Okay, that's Jorge's daughter. She did that. That's my sister. Pay the man. I don't know who did that.
There you go.
Right?
That was Dan.
That's my mama. My mom. She did that. So I envision Lauren and the guys like visualizing a board here and always writing what's on the lineup, what's hot, what's being worked on, and just staying connected like that, always keeping things in the physical universe out of their minds consistently.
Call the scoreboard, everybody.
The scoreboard, that's right. We're gonna have a bell, you know, here that whenever we get a sell, we ring that bell and we celebrate it. The org board, this TV was placed here exclusively for the org board. It has a computer, it can be used as a computer, you can have Zoom calls on it, but the purpose of this TV is for the org board. Here is gonna have a comm center, it's called the comm center. We're all gonna have a little basket with our names for us to be able to receive communications and give communications to other people in an organized way. That whole section is gonna be a comm center. And then one of my favorite parts, all right, it's this creative room right here. This was a last minute add to the, it cost a lot of money to add it, surprising. I said to the contractors, I want to do a creative room, a quiet space for my creative guys. You know, Jesus, he needs to be quiet. Anthony needs his own space, right? These guys are creative minds, right? Instead of having Lauren and Ollie and all these guys screaming in their ears, right? So
We got the launch pad. We got the launch pad right here.
he's about to come up. He's about to come up with something brilliant, right? Like he's about to do some copy that is out of this world, and then Ollie starts screaming in his ear, right? So they need their own space. It's not soundproofed, so there's going to be some sound, but you have some separation. When I said this to the contractor, I said I want to have a creative room, and the whole design was already approved. When he comes back, he's like, it's going to be $15,000. What? I just want free walls to be added. 1, 2, not even free. It's 2 walls. right? He said, well, that's what it's gonna cost. And I'm like, okay, fine, let's go ahead and let's get it done. It's important, because otherwise I don't have where to put these guys that are brilliant minds, right? The create room, and then we came up with like, what do we put inside? How do we make it a statement? So I had an idea, I had Mary come up with some concepts, and then I had my aunt saying, no, not that. Let me give you the idea. Boom. And this is what it came out to. Come on, guys. Wow. So the words on the wall are our words. This is AGM's copy. My copy, our messages over the year, my post. You might get a little bit dizzy trying to read it, but it starts at the top. Do it with a viewpoint of actually helping people, making the world a better place through content. What does success mean to me? The way you win in today's environment is by first discovering your own superpower and then disseminating it obsessively to the world. The art of copywriting requires developing the ability to put oneself in the viewpoint of others. Be courageous, communicate, be yourself, show the world who you are and what you care about. And you keep on going. Right, good idea, right? It gives me goosebumps. I wish I could take credit for the idea. It was Alicia, my aunt. She deserves the credit. She says that's what you need there. That's your company's statement. It's your mission, your message. It's what you guys are all about. We're special, and we want to make sure that this building communicates that we are special. You have your own whiteboard. If Anthony, you want to stand up in a second and just draw an idea out, that's all yours. That's for you guys to utilize. If the guys get too loud, one thing that I noticed, yeah, for example, right? If I did notice that when we have a lot of conference, and a lot of noise comes in here. So we're gonna have to shut people down whenever you guys want quiet. But it's a space for you guys to separate, right? You guys wanna be hanging out outside, fine. If you guys want peace and quiet, that's what it's for, right? So it's a very nice spot. Creative minds, artists. So that completes the walkthrough, guys. What do you guys think? It's exciting, right? It's exciting.
It's nicer than where I live.
Well, I hope that it's nicer than most houses, because it's nicer than my house too, right? Yeah, so now, guys.
We're going to get Loren to triple his sales. The ROAS is going to be 10x from now on.
Well, the idea is also like it's perception, right? It's when we send out an invoice to a client, they've been paying because of our pure skill that we have and what we've been doing. Now they pay because they know that we have actual value. This communicates value. This communicates that we know what we're doing. We're professionals. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's go. It's Monday. It's Monday fire. I'm sure you guys have fires right now to handle.
For month 4 already.